What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the F1 2017 modded career mode. Back here today for episode number 5. And last time I didn't actually give you guys the choice of a circuit. I said I was going to choose my own because I wanted you to sort of comment some other stuff down below. And yeah, so I've chosen today to do Australia. And the reasoning behind that is I've actually done a circuit in pretty much every continent now. The only two continents I haven't visited was South America and then Oceania or Australasia. So I thought I'd go with Australia. I'm going to save Brazil actually for the season finale. So yeah, then we will have covered all of the continents. But in the next round, I'm going to give you guys the choice once again. So comment down below as to which circuit you want to see. So the two choices are going to be either Spa in Belgium or Monza in Italy. Two classic circuits. I probably will do them both actually over the course of the season. But yeah, comment down below which one you want to see in the next round. Leave a like if you're happy to see this series once again. And yeah, the Canadian Grand Prix, which was on Sunday, a really good race. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts, obviously because I'm driving in the Force India. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole Force India incident between Ocon and Perez. Do you think that Perez should have let Ocon through? And if he had done, do you think Ocon would have got a podium? So yeah, I'd love to hear those thoughts down below. But without further ado, yeah, I think we should get into the video. You can see the Drivers' Championship over there. And yeah, we're closing up on Lewis Hamilton, only 8 points behind. Can we close in today? Let's find out. So then here we are in Australia, the Melbourne circuit. So it's the traditional opener to the season, but obviously we chose to open the season at Bahrain. And yeah, I thought it was just about time to come here. What is the Formula 1 calendar without going to Australia? So hopefully we've got a good race in store today, and let's see where we're actually starting on the grid. There you can see that it was Bottas that actually managed to put it on pole ahead of Hamilton today. It's an all-Ferrari second row once again, and all Red Bull third row. So we couldn't quite break into the top 6 today, but there we are in 7th place. And Lance Stroll in 8th ahead of his teammate, with our teammate there in 10th. So yeah, all shaping up for a pretty good race. Taking a quick look then at the strategy, and finally there is actually no rain in the sky, which is always good, you know, for the strategist. But yeah, it's looking like a pretty simple 2-stopper, I hope, today. There is a chance of a 3-stopper, but I don't think I'm going to go for that one. So yeah, start on the super softs, which is what I qualified on, 2 stints on the softs, and yeah, should be easy. Here we go then, starting round number 5 of the F1 2017 modded career mode, and we are away here in Australia in the sunlight. And Verstappen very slow off the line, a lot of wheel spin for him, so he could be going around the outside into turn 1. Notoriously difficult into turn 1 to try and make a clean move. We actually knocked it down to 2nd gear by accident, which isn't what we want to do, but still we are well in with a chance of getting past Verstappen here now into turn 3. We are late on the brakes, and it was the battle of the late breakers, or the last of the late breakers, or whatever the phrase, however the phrase goes. But anyway, we're up into P6, so we've already gained 1 position early doors. Now we really want to be keeping up with Raikkonen, because you know, Ricciardo's managed to get past him. So if we can dispatch the Ferrari early on, then we might have a chance of finishing ahead of them. So yeah, as we go now into turn 8 and 9, is this, I believe. Anyway, we've managed to get a decent run through there. Now the key is going to be because usually I get very poor traction out of that turn 8 and 9, and yeah, you leave yourself exposed, obviously down that straight before the turn 10 and 11 sort of sweep left and sweep right. Raikkonen is trying now to get past the Red Bull ahead, but he's finding it very difficult. But yeah, we settled into P6, and yeah, just as long as we can, you know, give ourselves a chance of finishing ahead of Raikkonen and Ricciardo, then I'll be pretty happy. Oh my lord, going very slowly through there is Raikkonen, and I think there's just a massive concertina effect, because I think Hamilton has actually got past Bottas, and now Raikkonen is going to go for a move, but he has to chicken out of that one. And as we go through the right-hander, we're going to give ourselves a chance to get past Raikkonen. There's no DRS as of yet. Is he going to go to the inside? No, he isn't, so we choose to. And that was a bold double overtake. And Ricciardo is in the wall. I think there may have been contact between him and Raikkonen. Let's take a look at the replay. Here we are then on board with Ricciardo. So as you can see, we're about to come diving up the inside. Actually quite a controlled move, and yes it is. It's a tag from behind, and he's lost part of his front wing. Now on board with Raikkonen, so we're going to come piling down the inside of him. A little bit more controlled on Ricciardo, and I think that's just a racing incident really. Ricciardo sort of runs out of road, not much Raikkonen can do. Coming towards the end of lap 2 then, and we've actually managed to gain 3 positions. Obviously 2 of them did come in one corner, but that is irrelevant. So yeah, we've got a little bit more of a difficult task ahead of us now. It is Vettel and then the 2 Mercedes. So it's Bottas who is currently holding Vettel up. And yeah, if we can keep pace with them, I would be very happy. Oh, DRS is going to be active here. And we are very close to Vettel. We were a little bit compromised out of that corner. I think it could have been just the, you know, the dirty air effect. But he's also going to be getting DRS, let's not forget, on Bottas. So not going to be too much of an advantage. And we're going to have to brake early here. Because there was no way we were going to do that. And we actually shifted down one too many times. So that could have given us a compromised exit. But Vettel doesn't look as if he's got off there too well either. So we're actually going to slip it down the inside of him. And hopefully make the apex first. We do. We sort of squeeze him out. Give him the pinch, and actually his teammate has got past him as well, so we were quite firm with Vettel there, but there was no contact made, and we do get through up into P3. Oh, we have no DRS, and Raikkonen does, so he's just going to steam down the inside of us, and that was very, very close. I thought we may have taken him out there, but we didn't, and we somehow managed to keep it round the outside. He's probably going to go down the inside of us this time. So we take the defensive line going into there, a little lock-up on the way in as well. And it's proving difficult. I don't know whether they asked us to change strategy because our tyres are going off. I'm going to have to take a look at it on the tyre gauge. But yeah, I'm really, really struggling on these supers. He's going for another move. Is Raikkonen. This time he's actually pulled it off. And then proceeds to just brake straight in front of us. How nice of him. So I think we're going to have to come in at the end of this lap. We probably should have taken the advice last time. Here we go then, peeling off into the pit lane. Very tight entry, especially when you've got nice worn tyres like me. Hopefully we're going to slow down in time. We do just about do so. So, oh, there's a car stopped on track by the looks of it. And there is someone out of the race. So I don't think we're going to get a safety car. And why are they changing my front wing? I'm pretty sure I didn't damage it. Right, that may have really cost us. It's an 8.3 second pit stop. I'm convinced I didn't have any front wing damage, but I don't recall. It may have been actually the Raikkonen incident. Or is that why the alternate strategy came up? I'm not sure. I literally, I don't recall it actually happening. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. We may have lost some positions there. But nonetheless, we're on some fresh rubber now. And hopefully we can actually make some inroads on Raikkonen whilst we're actually on the fresh tyres. Or can we make the move on Wehrlein and Haryanto now? Is the question. Are we going to perform another double overtake down at this corner? Probably. I would like to think so, and we do manage to do so. A little bit easier this time. But yeah, we've been on these tyres for just about 2 laps now, and they're feeling so, so nice. Now, the other cars should probably be starting to come into the pit lane soon, as we got a little bit wrong into that corner. I had a little bit of a lag spike. But yeah, we're up into 17th. Should be maybe a little bit higher soon. There are some cars in the pit lane. And who is this? That's Felipe Massa, and we're only just ahead of him. Now, we've pinched him a little bit there, but I think we have given him the room. And now we're behind Fernando Alonso, so hopefully we should be able to get past him with our Mercedes engine. And, yeah, up into P13, hopefully. Here we go. We're in the slipstream. We've pulled out of the slipstream. We're going to get around the outside. Should be an easy move if he gives us the room. Jesus Christ, Fernando. I mean, I know you haven't got much racing to be doing, but I mean, at least give me the space. All the time you have to leave the space. This should be a good indication then of where we are going to come out, because there's a lot of cars now coming out of the pit lane. We're only just ahead of our teammate as well, so we've lost some precious positions, notably to Verstappen and Stroll. Okay, that is disappointing, as we have to once again get off the throttle. What are these drivers doing? Verstappen is actually on the medium tyres though, so we're going to go down the inside of him. Magnussen, I don't believe, has pitted yet, so we should be able to dispatch of him reasonably soon. And then Stroll, now we could definitely do with disposing of him pretty soon, because, yeah, we were ahead of him at the start of the race. I believe he started directly behind us, and Magnussen is holding us up big time now. Come on, you can't push me into the wall like that, mate. Oh, he's brake checked me completely. I've got into the back of him once again. This is ridiculous from him. I mean, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? Okay, my wing isn't damaged, fortunately, but nonetheless, he is completely holding us up. There we go. We're going to make the move early down the inside. That was incredibly easy. The easiest move we've made down at that corner. And we only actually had to take one car that time, which makes it a lot simpler. So Stroll is next on the list, and hopefully he's going to get held up a little bit here. And then we can take our chance. Oh, Stroll is struggling to dispatch of these guys. Hulkenberg is one of them. And we are just going to go round the outside. I assume they haven't stopped yet. And Danny Kvyat, another one of the suspects. It's really annoying when it happens to you. But when it goes for you, it's quite sweet. We've been behind Kvyat for about a lap now. And we're not going to go for the move down the inside there. Possibly at the hairpin. Or, no, I think we're just going to wait for the DRS. That's probably going to be the best option. So as we get on the throttle now, we just got to give ourselves a good opportunity to get past him. I don't think he's pitted yet, and there we go, we get the superior traction, we've got the DRS. Surely we're going to get past him before turn 1. Not actually closing as quickly as I thought we would be, but as we come into the braking zone, that is where we gain the time. Up into P6, Raikkonen is next up, but I believe he's quite a way down the road, or at least it looks like that. That is how much time we lost having our front wing changed. Oh, Sainz is in the pit lane. I didn't really realise he was actually in front of us. So we're back up into P5. I was wondering who that other car was. I thought it might have possibly been Daniel Ricciardo. But yeah, we're up into P5. So it's just the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Mercedes ahead of us now. But yeah, we've got some chasing to do if we want to catch them. Oh, we had a poor exit off that last turn. That has given Stroll the opportunity now to come through. And he's just basically completely taken us out into the wall. We've had to go right across the grass. We did not want to be doing that, and all of a sudden we've lost 2 positions. I mean, you guys can leave your opinions down below as to, you know, what you thought of that, but I think that was pretty conclusive that Stroll has taken us out. And look at this now, the understeer, and now we've been completely punted into the wall, and the AI are just unwanted. Well, that has completely ruined my race, and now we've got to do half of the race on a set of tyres which I didn't really want to use, which is the medium tyres, and that's our 3rd different front wing of the day, which again isn't really what I wanted to be doing. But yeah, another 8.5 seconds stop. This is painful. This could just be a battle to just score some points at this rate. Verline is into the pit, so that means we gain 1 position at least, so we're up to P16. But boy, we have got a lot of work to do. I mean, there's quite a big train of cars ahead who look as if they are scrapping with each other, so hopefully we can sort of get up with them and make up a few positions early. No way is Jolie and Palmer going for a move on Nico Hulkenberg. I do not believe that for 1 second. You know it's a video game when that happens, but Palmer is next up, so he should be pretty easy to dispatch of if real life is anything to go by at all. But we know he's quite OP in this series. I remember when he held everyone up in Baku. I think he was in about 5th place, but he did bottle it on that day, so... And it's still realistic in the sense that he's out of the points. So, yeah, not all unrealistic. Come on, Jolien, get out my way. I don't think I even need to utilise my favourite corner, because I've already overtaken him before the braking zone, and Hulkenberg is already streaking away from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Hulkenberg's actually made a pit stop more than Palmer, which is why the unrealism has occurred. But anyway, we're back up behind Hulkenberg. I think we're in DRS range of him. Yes, we are. And hopefully we can make a move on him now, because he doesn't have any DRS whatsoever. I think it's going to be a bit of a tall order into turn 1, so we're going to stick behind him and then just take that slipstream down into turn 3, and should be able to make a move into the braking zone there. But we've lost quite a bit of time there in the dirty air, and there we go, our opportunity has gone. This could be a good opportunity as we come up to the turn 10 and 11, or turn... I'm not actually sure what turns they are. I think they're turn 10 and 11, but nonetheless, we go through the left-right kink, and now we've got the run on Hulkenberg. Please leave me room. Please leave me room. Thank you very much, Nico. And we go down the inside, and that is 2 Renaults in 2 laps. He tries to come back at us, but unsuccessfully. And there we go, up into P14. Oh, another car in the pit lane. That's 2 in 2 laps. 2 Hasses, in fact. It was Grosjean first, and now it is Magnussen. So we're up into P12. And points in nearby, Ricciardo is actually directly ahead of us. So whether he's just pitted a long time before everyone else, or whether he's also having a stinking race after he put it in the wall. Yeah, I'd forgotten that even happened. He put it in the wall, didn't he, when Raikkonen put him into the wall. So even he's ahead of us. You know it's a bad day when that happens. We're catching Kvyat once again, and this time it is at a fair rate of knots. I don't know whether we're going to get DRS. We were 1.7 seconds behind him at the last sector split, so it's considerably smaller than that, and we do get DRS. So we close up 7/10 in the space of literally a corner, which was pretty impressive. It was our favourite corner, of course, so can't complain at that, and we are closing and closing. I think we're going to stick behind just for this turn, so long as it's not going to impede us too much, which I don't think it is. So we should be able to get him now down into turn 3. Haven't made too many moves down here, but there we go, closing and closing and under braking, and we do manage to get the move done. I think he's slightly outbraked himself there. He must have been on those tyres for a very, very long time. And yeah, next up is Ricciardo. The gap was 4.5 seconds. When he was behind Kvyat. So have we lost time there? No, we haven't. We've actually gained time. It's down to 3.2 seconds. So there's every chance we can overtake Ricciardo and actually take some points from this dreadful race for us. There's yellow flags, and Ricciardo has given up by the looks of it. His engine, I assume that is, or maybe it's a gearbox failure. I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, he is slowing down. And there was someone in the pit lane as well there. Which means we are actually, after all that, after being out of the points, we're now up into P9, so that is something special. But I'm pretty sure Massa is a long way ahead. So unfortunate this race for Ricciardo. He just can't seem to catch a break as we get a little bit too confident on the accelerator there. But yeah, we're going to take a quick look to see what the gap is between us and Massa, as these tyres just do not feel nice at all. And yeah, it's 12 seconds. What is wrong with these tyres? Kvyat has closed right up to us. Whether we've picked up some debris, possibly, from Ricciardo's car, I don't know. But yeah, it's 12 seconds, so we're just going to have to nurse the car home now, I think. Oh, safety car. I could just see yellow flags there at turns 10 and 11. And that's a shame that we've actually gone past the pit lane now. Or I don't know. I think it's possibly too late to, you know, call to go into the pit lane. If it were just a few corners back, that could have really, really worked in our favour. But still, we've got a chance to make some overtakes. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to go for it. We're going to go onto the super soft tyres. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, then, you know, all we've lost is 2 points. So as we come into the pit lane, don't break the speed limit. I don't think we're going to be lapped, which is pretty much all, you know, that's the only negative thing that could happen at this point. No, I think we've just about got it. There is a big train of cars there, though. And, oh my lord, we've gone right down the order. There's 16th, 17th, 18th. Okay, maybe that was a bad decision, but you've got to take these risks sometimes. And we're on the super soft tyres for the last few laps of the race. This is going to be interesting. Right, this hasn't gone too well. The safety car is in at the end of this lap, and Van Dorn took an absolute age to catch up. Now, I think we're green into this final hairpin, and we are. We are green, and we've already overtaken Van Dorn up into P17. Can we get Hulkenberg for P16 before we go into turn 1? The traction we have is brilliant, but I think we're just going to run out of road. He's also got a slipstream from Ericsson. And we go into turn 1. We've overtaken him. A little bit of the tail stepping out. I'm going to have to concentrate as well. Obviously, there's only 2 laps remaining, so it's going to be pretty action-packed. We're going to have to dive it. We're way too far back, though, up for Ericsson. But look at how much we gained through there. We're actually going to go down the inside. That is not a normal overtaking spot. Already up into P15. Now, if we can get our act together, we may actually be able to improve on that P9. And there are blue flags. This is just carnage. This is carnage. We've actually hit Alonso and still overtaken him. Wow, that is just testament to the Honda engine. Or was he a back marker? I think he may have been a back marker. There are still back markers in the way, which is brilliant, isn't it? Just what you want with a lap and a half to go. And Ricciardo is trying to... Sorry, no, it's Ricciardo that's the back marker. Wow, I don't know what happened to him. Oh no, sorry, he was going slowly. I keep forgetting what's happened to him during this race. There is so much that's been going on. But we are up into P14 now. And there is Ericsson. No, Ricciardo's trying to come back at us. You can't do that, mate. Come on, can we go down the inside or round the outside of Magnussen? We're going to go down the inside. That has not done our tyres any good, but there is still only a lap left in the Grand Prix. And we can see P10, so that should be reasonably easy to acquire. Come on, Sainz, speed up. Well, actually don't. Please, just everyone just slow down, in fact. I think it's fair to say that we made the wrong call, but still, in hindsight, it's easy to say that as we lunge one down the inside up into P11. This is just a masterclass of driving if you've ever seen it. Now, Jolyon Palmer is next, and he's probably going to be the final car that we're going to be able to overtake, because he has just completely parked it, by the looks of it, for P10. And he's on the medium tyres. We're on the super soft. Surely there's got to be only one winner here. But, yeah, we're just going to have to plot our move. Probably going to be the next corner. How slow is he through there? It's probably going to be the next corner, and we're just going to deprive him of points. At least I hope so. As we get a real tank slapper on, and that is completely compromised our exit out of there. We've actually got up into 8th gear for the first time on that straight. But this should be easy as we go down the inside of Palmer. Please leave us the room. Oh my lord, he just about has, as we have an excursion across the grass. But yeah, Kvyat is there in P9. Somehow he's going to beat us. I mean, we've overtaken him twice today on track, and we've still finished behind him. Lewis Hamilton wins the race. We have made a complete hash of that strategy, although we may have been vulnerable from behind us anyway. And we come towards the line for a pretty disappointing P10. Oh my lord. Well, that was a strange race. I mean, my driving's never been that good on the pad, but I thought I could at least do better than that. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton it was that won the race for Mercedes. Let's take a look at the full top 10. Firstly, a look at the podium. So it was Hamilton from Bottas and Vettel. So yeah, pretty much as you were, in fact, from the pretty early stages of the race. So Hamilton gets the main trophy on the podium, and now it is time to spray the champagne. So he should be very happy with that. He's extended his championship lead to over a race victory now, because we just get 1 point. He's got 25, so not the best afternoon for us. There you go then. It was Hamilton, Bottas and Vettel, as I said, with Raikkonen in P4 and Verstappen in P5. Stroll managed to take P6, and our teammate beats us there in P7. Yeah, I think if we'd have stayed out, we could have possibly beaten Perez, but our tyres were pretty knackered because we had to come in obviously early because of the incident. But yeah, not our best race by far. I mean, the AI on this circuit really, that really annoys me. I mean, it's not the best start. You know, if I was doing a career mode from the start, I probably would have got pretty annoyed. But I'm halfway through now, so I can't really stop. But yeah, we'll see what that does to the drivers' standings. And yeah, hopefully it hasn't damaged us too much. Well, that was a disappointing race, wasn't it? I don't even know what to say. I mean, the AI were questionable at times, I think it's fair to say, and I don't think Force India will be too happy with the amount of damage that I did to the car, but nonetheless we did manage to score a point. It's funny, we went 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and now we've gone all the way back to the bottom of the point, so yeah, hopefully it doesn't go 9th, 8th, 7th after this, and you know, continue along that vein of form. But nonetheless, we have managed to stay in P2 in the Drivers' Championship, as you can see on that side. Hamilton's running away with the title at the moment, so hopefully we can stop him from doing that in the next round, which of course you guys can vote for down in the comment section down below. But yeah, I hope you still enjoyed the video. It should make for, I hope it turns out quite well. It should manage to. And yeah, leave a like, and I'll hopefully get another video, another mod career mode video out next week before I go home from uni. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it, comment down below your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care, bye bye.